Hey everybody, Wandering Pastor here again. Today on what is a very cool, wet, rainy day. It's a funky day in November when all the leaves are gone and the temperature's cool and it's wet, but it's not pretty enough to be snow and all that kind of stuff. So this is a typical November day. You may notice that I'm recording here, not from my typical woods, but actually from my backyard. The reason I'm doing that is because I can't go anywhere. I found out yet this morning that I am COVID positive. And so here it is, the day before Thanksgiving, and all of our plans just got thrown up in the air. We're going to have a few of our kids over who live nearby and have been here a lot and actually have had COVID already. And but now, I don't know, a lot of the others who were going to come are not, and so plans change and all that. But, it makes me wonder kind of what is the correct, sort of response to all this stuff. And I don't mean from a political standpoint or do you trust the CDC? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a spiritual, like a lesson learned kind of response. And one of the things that kind of instantly came to mind as I was kind of processing through this with the Lord is, trust me, he says. Sometimes we don't see all of usually we don't see all of the things that are going on. He does. We don't see all of the nuances and the timing and everything. He does. And so Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, famous verses. Many of you may have memorized those. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your paths, or he will make your path straight. And sometimes we assume we know the path. We assume we know what's going to happen, and we assume we've got it all together. And as I've talked about several times in our sort of noontime prayer that our church does, the truth is we don't know. We don't have control like we thought we did. And that should drive us to our knees, in my opinion. It should make us realize, oh man, as wise as we thought we were, as powerful as we thought we were, as organized as we thought we were, and I don't just mean us in this situation, I mean like life, mankind, everything that we've been depending on is being shaken. And one of the things that should do is drive us to our knees, I think, before the Lord. Drive us to our need for him, including inconveniences and health risks and stuff like that. All of these things should drive us to our need for him. I believe one of the things God is doing in this time with all of these things going on in COVID and the election and racial tension and economic turmoil is he's inviting people in. He's saying, come to me, find your rest in me, find your shelter in me. I am your strong tower, or I want to be your strong tower. And there are many people out there who are living as though God does not exist or doesn't matter, or I'll get to him later, I'll think about him later. And you don't know your later. You don't know your time. Now, right now, is the time to come. And so if you have yet to do so, to exercise your faith in the Lord, this is the time to do it. Jesus stands ready to give you life and life to the full, eternal life and life to the full, meaning, purpose, mission, satisfaction, joy, peace, all of that right now. He stands ready to do that right now. And it just means to call upon him. Hebrews 11:6 says, without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who wants to please him must first believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the time to earnestly seek him. And certainly COVID can remind you of that, but it shouldn't be the only thing that reminds you of that. You are not in control, and neither am I. And we need to go to him. We can trust him who is in control and does love us and does have the wise perspective, the eternal perspective, and wants to invite us into the eternal family. That's what he wants to do. That's why Jesus came. So I would encourage you, whatever your situation with respect to COVID, whatever your situation is this Thanksgiving, man, if you haven't yet, make time. Get right with God through Jesus Christ. He wants to give you life, real life, eternal life, life to the full, whether you have COVID or not. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. There's a lot to be thankful for, even with COVID. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.